So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom, and this is our old friend Belshman. God, it's like buses, isn't it? We haven't heard anything from Belsh for some time, and then suddenly two CDA games come along in quick succession. So a couple of days ago I showed a cracking game where he was in a tier 10 matchup in this French tier 8 premium tank. This time he is in, he's chosen 3, he's top tier in the AMX CDA. So he's on red chars, so he's chosen 3. He came up here and knocked down those trees initially. If you notice, there was a big splash where I think presumably the artillery was pre-aimed over this sort of direction, and missed him, but gave him enough of a warning that he's now had to go and have a little cup of coffee or cup of tea and a suggestive digestive while he contemplates what's going to happen next. No, seriously, good move. He didn't move back into the bush that he'd knocked down, because what's the chances the artillery would have just sort of said, okay, I'll have another pot shot, I've got nothing else to fire at. It is a tier 8 game, as I say. He's top tier, one of the chosen 3, and he's coming to cover the heavy line, basically. Sitting back, waiting, waiting for some targets, basically. Looks like this Jag Panther here can't resist having another bit more of a poke. But until they see anything, and it's oh, there's a blind shot there. See the blind shot just puffed up dust in front of the bush. There they blow. Now they arrive. Now Belsh pops up into the proper position, taking the educated risk, I guess, that the enemy artillery will no longer be firing at him. They've got other things to look at. He's spotted a Cromwell. Belsh, to your right, Cromwell. Belsh, to your right, Cromwell. Turn your hearing aid up. There you go. Boom, straight into the Cromwell. Missed his front wheel, aiming a little bit better. He hasn't moved. Really, that Cromwell's going to sit there? Just because you've got a friend for company doesn't mean you're not going to die if you sit there when you've been hit once. So, there's a lot of enemy heavies this way. This 105mm gun on this French TD is very, very good. Tiger trying to side scrape. I think that hit the dead tank, unfortunately. Oh, here we go. Our T-29 is being pushed. We won't be able to stop that happening, but at least we can make that KV-3 pay for it. Nice. He's trying to track him. You can see he's trying to hit the front on sort of track there. Heavy tank number 6 has been tracked in exactly the right place for us to take advantage of. Takes him down. I'm surprised we didn't get spotted there, so all good. ISM trying to side scrape, but if you turn your turret that way we can pen that very easily. And he's still got his turret. Ooh, no, here comes. Oh look, gotta kill him. Priority target. Go for the KV-2. He's got the wrong gun. You can see he's got a long barrel gun. That is the wrong gun. He needs exterminating. Simple as that. Come on. Yeah, forget the ISM. Kill the... Oh, for goodness sake. Alright, kill the ISM then. Nice. Right, now back to the priority target. No, forget the Tiger. No, forget the... Oh, gee. Got it wrong, Belsh. Nice shot into the T-34-85M. Got spotted for his troubles. Immediately takes a shot from the Strumpfwagen S1, who's obviously sitting up on the hill. Lost his commander in the process. And look at that. They've absolutely wrecked everything. All the heavies that won that side for the enemy team have all pretty much all died. It's just the Tiger 1 down below us. Wisely, he's focusing on the KV-2, even though the KV-2's got the wrong gun. Did I mention that? He's now an ex-KV-2. Right, Tiger 1 below us. He was expecting to get spotted with that shot, but he wasn't. Can he get a bit of Tiger love? Back of the head. Ah, wasted the shot. Never mind. And he did something that I don't do enough. Instead of, in that situation, to pull back would slow you, because he was obviously going to get spotted when he fired. So pulling back would slow you down, but he went forward instead, and going down the hill is a far better option. And there's an S1 there. Missed him with that shot, wasn't fully aimed in. It was a long range shot, so not entirely surprising. Moving towards where the S1 was last seen. There's only the S1 left and 3 artillery. That's why it was so important not to get spotted early in this game with 3 artillery in play. You know, you got to reckon that at least 2 of them will hit you whenever you get spotted, especially when it's a fairly cagey game. So the problem here is once the S1 is spotted, whoever spots them will probably be spotted and lit up for all those 3 artillery. But you got to try and take them down. There's the S1 in auto spot range. Come on, nice, ram him at the same time. Try and track him. Did we track him? Not sure whether we did or didn't. Reloading. Somebody else took him down. Right, move before the RT inevitably hits. There's the GW Panther. Can we get a shot on him? Somebody else took him. Oh, 12 health. But we'll take that for an easy kill. There's the other artillery, the M44. Can we get him? Come on, aim. No, somebody else got him. Just 1 artillery left, which is the S-51 Russian Tier 8 artillery. Once again, this has just shown the mobility in that gun of this French TD. It's a very, very nice TD in my book. One of the best in the game, according to VB Addicts, if you check out my top 5 recently that I produced. There's the S-51, takes him down for our 6th kill. GG, well played. So that was obviously an ace tanker for Belsh. He got spotter, bruiser, 5 for effect, Bescucci medal for taking down 2 artillery in 1 game, high caliber and top gun. Finished up top of the team, unsurprisingly, 3,901 damage, 6 kills, 1522 base XP. Fired 16 shots, hit with 13, penned with 13 for that nearly 4,000 damage. Took 1 hit himself, which was that S1 very early on in the game, and that was the only other hit he took. 1,800 assistance, 131,463 credits with a premium account. Didn't resort to any skill rounds at all. Well, he was top tier, didn't need to. 109,000 profit. What a great return for that game. And 2,511 XP with the premium bonus. So really nice job from Belsh. Again in the AMX Canon d'Assault 105, the Tir French tank destroyer. Mais oui. Let's see a Rusky in action, shall we? We all know the game is Rusky. Okay, so this time we've got the SU-100, the Tier 6 Rusky assault gun tank destroyer, driven for us by Shoot and Scoot. He's platooned up with Trala, who is in the Type 64, the Chinese Tier 6 light tank, and they're here on Serene Coast. Now, I did a video some time ago which was about how different classes of tanks should play according to the historical role, and I maintain the assault guns are best at medium to long range, medium to short range, sorry, not at long range like Shoot's trying to do here. And he obviously needs to watch my videos, that's all I can say. I mean, I put all this effort in, never watches them, never calls. Anyway, the reason why this 122mm gun that he's probably got loaded on this tank is very high alpha, but not the most accurate beastie. And look at the aim time, look at that. By the time he's aimed in, that Cromwell's gone. Tries to put a shot in, but no, not that sort of distance. And even though he's got Trala spotting ahead of him, he's got very little chance of hitting at this kind of distance. It's just too difficult with this gun. T-34-85, we just saw a smidge of his turret there. Here we go, there's a more realistic target. Look at the aim time. By the time we get aim to aim time, he's behind that train and we can't hit him. Trawler is heading for the hills, and you can see he's got a friend in tow. AMX 1375 is following Trawler. Oh, come on, we've got to hit the Cromwell this time. No. Here comes Trawler. Fast on the heel comes his little buddy. Where is he? There he is. Now that's the range for this gun. Look at that. Bang. And sets him on fire to boot. However, the 1375 takes down Trawler, but pays for it with his life. He seemed completely fixated on taking down Trawler. Maybe he knew him in real life. I don't know. So Shoot's pulling back. We're losing the spot. Now we've got one of these classic games on Serene Coast where one team wins one flank very easily, the other team wins the other flank, and then it's kind of who can capitalise on most. Our heavies have won the peninsula down the 8-9 area, and we're holding okay on this flank, but it's still quite tight. A lot of enemy tanks out here. There still is an artillery in play, even though one's gone to see its maker, gone back to the garage. Shoots get spotted. Oh, there's the Cromwell B. That's who spotted us. Oof. Took a couple of hits from the Cromwell B. Punchy little gun that it's got. Even though this SU-100 does have a little bit of armour, it's not. Didn't manage to have a chance of stopping those Cromwell shots. There's an E25 coming. We are winning this game 6-3. Heavies are pushing up now. At this point, when you're the team that's being assaulted from Peninsula, if you're a decent team and teammate, you would be pulling back. You would be heading back to try and put those heavies under all kinds of pressure as they try and come up that hill and out of the water. And indeed a couple of them are, but crucially a couple are not. And it just shows some of the selfishness of a lot of players in this game. It's like assuming that somebody else will do it for them. And the reality is they're not going to all the time. And you need to, if you go together, you've got more chance. They've taken down a couple of our tanks that were up around there, but not much. Well, there's the Cromwell, and there we go. Finally hit the Cromwell, and the tracks eat the shot. Typical. Can we reload and have another go? It's a bit better range this time. Yeah, there we go. Takes him down. Right, E25. Can see where he is. Oh, hang on. I've got some business with the UDES. No. It's 10 plays 7. Here comes the E25 coming around. Now what do you think he's doing? He's not playing for the team, is he? We've got a tank. We've got one of our tanks on cap. There's just a UDES there that we can see defending. Now E25 is a good player. He's a stat twat. He's got lots of, well, I'm saying that. I'm assuming he's a stat twat. Let's have a look at his stats. 22,000 gains, 1586 base average. Sorry, win 8. 1586 win 8. Yeah, and there you go. He's gone for the artillery. Now your team's suffering, your team's losing, you're being capped out. So what does a good player do? Yeah, he goes for the cheap kills because he's worried about his stats more than anything else and how much damage he caused. Of course he's firing premium as well because, well, why not? But he's allowed Shoot the chance to reload, and that's going to make him pay. Now what's going to happen here? Oh, yay, yay, yay. Now did the E25 do that deliberately, or did he just kind of lose all reason there in the melee that was going on? Whatever it was, he paid for that with a ram kill to Shoot, and his whole life basically. But you know, doesn't matter. He got the 2 artillery, so it's all good. All good. That extra damage makes all the difference. So there's the VK's obviously come back. We haven't seen the Jag Panther. But there's the Jackson. So it's not just stat twats as well. It's other players who are quite happy just to leave their team in the lurch. They're on 19 seconds. He could have quite easily come back and put some pressure on and reset the cap. But instead of that, he just carried on rumbling round and took a big ass 122mm shell for his troubles. Can we get that kill? It's going to cap out before we can get anything, I think. Yeah, looks like it, unfortunately. But there you go. That's how you should use the SU-100. So Shoot was altogether more successful when he started to use that gun at short to mid range. At long range, it just doesn't have the accuracy. He got a first class for that. Got Bruiser, Duelist, Fire for Effect, and he got Kamikaze for taking down the E25. He finished top. No, he didn't. Second on his team. 2,075 damage, 2 kills, 1003 base XP. He fired 8 shots, he hit with 6 of them, penned with 5 for that 2,000 damage. He took 3 hits himself, all 3 penned him. And he made 39,000 credits after cost 28,000. So there you go. That was another version of tank destroyers in action. This time using the SU-100, the Tier 6 Rushski tank destroyer, and using it pretty well in the end. And really, you know, kind of holding the team up at the end there, because the E25 went for glory, went for damage, and he took him down, and then the Jackson also came around. I mean, I just don't get it. I said in the commentary, I don't get that. E25 had so much speed, he could have whizzed round, got into a nice place, reset the cap. Instead of that, he just left everybody. He said somebody else will deal with that, I can't be bothered, and off he went to try and get some more damage. Disgraceful. But anyway, that's my view. Let me know what you think in the chat down below. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed these games. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And in the meantime, enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take it too seriously, and I'll see you again soon. This is Gamer Dom signing out.